afternoon, Francis. Who'd like the first question for Francis?
Hello, Francis. It's Anthony here from Quality Shot Tennis. What do you feel like changed for you the most after the first set compared to the last three, and what did you find in your level in those latter sets?
Yeah, I mean, this team was now in that 4-all game, low 40. Was 2 shots I had in open space where I picked them and guessed right and didn't make either of them. I think that was a huge turning point. I then got broken the following game, and I thought, his intensity and belief went much higher, and he played much better. I didn't play as aggressive after that, but he played much better. I thought it was a really, really big turning point because if I made one of those shots, he was not going to get to any of them, and I would have been serving for 2 sets to level up. It changed the match a lot.
Just curious about those shots. Were they like bad? It looked like almost like they were just sort of bad luck in the way that.
Yeah, 100%. It was all bad luck. Yeah, it's what it is.
What was it? It just kind of came at an awkward.
It could sail long and sail wide. It was tough. I took his go anywhere in the court, and the point was over. So that was hard.
And how long did that? Was it just hard to get those out of your mind as you moved on, or was?
Yeah, after I get broken there 5-4, and then, you find yourself down an early break in the third, you're like, wow, this could have went totally different. So, it definitely stays with you, but try to move on.
Go to the front row first.
Do you feel like the crowd as well played into it? Because normally when you play here, the Brits are really backing you, but obviously you're facing a Brit. A show court as well. In the second and the last couple of sets, they were really cheering for Norrie. Did that get into you, or?
No, it didn't bother me. He was super amped. He was saying "come on" from the first game, which is definitely annoying. But that probably bothered me more than the crowd. But no, I think the biggest thing is that he kept going and playing much better because of the crowd. I don't think he probably plays as well if, the crowds wasn't so far behind him. They really pushed him, and he started believing it.
It seemed like you're changing up your return position a little bit throughout the match. I was noticing, was that something that you were doing during the match, and were you finding it hard to read his serve when you were returning?
I don't think he served that well in a really long time. He served 75 some stupid %, and I hardly got looks a second. So yeah, I was trying to move around a little bit, but yeah, I was shocked how well he served today. I've never really seen him serve like that.
Overall, it's been a pretty good level for you this summer, including Paris, obviously. How are you feeling going into the most probably important part of your season in the U.S., starting with Washington?
Yeah, obviously extremely disappointed right now. But I definitely like the way I still played. I thought I competed really well. I had much higher hopes here for Wimbledon. Wanted to do really well at Wimbledon, but it happens. But I'm super excited to get back. First time I was back home, D.C. And yeah, I had a great summer last year, so I plan to do the same in the U.S. swing. So we'll see what happens. But right now it's obviously tough to look to that right now.
Just one last thing on that. Is it going to feel different with Washington coming earlier in the calendar because of the expansion of Canada and Cincinnati?
Well, at first I thought it was going to be weird because I was planning on going deep in Wimbledon. Now I don't think it's going to make a difference for me. I got a ton of time to get ready.
Charlie? Most few players of the top seeds have lost early. Is that just a depth thing? Like just trying to kind of explain it?
I think grass tricky service. The game's getting much deeper. You got to think. Not so long ago, Cam made semifinals here. Now I'm playing the second round. Like, you have floaters like that, and then you have some young guys who are playing well. The game's just really tough. It's not like how it used to be, where you can kind of, quote unquote, like get to your seedings easier. Now a lot of guys you don't even know that come out and play, and by the time you find yourself battling like deep in the fourth and fifth. But the game has incredible depth right now, and if you're not ready to go, you're gonna lose. And it seems like guys weren't ready to go, ready to play.
Any more questions? Okay, we'll conclude it there.
Thank you.
Thank you.